Hello, hello, and happy Friday. So many of us are afraid of the word no, and I think that's because it's perceived to be encased with rejection. We take it personally when someone tells us no, and so we don't ask at all. So, I wanted to share two things that helped me shift my perspective to help me step up and ask for the raise, ask for the person on a date, negotiate a lower price on my car or my condo, or even the simpler things like introducing myself to someone I'm intimidated by, or asking for help when I'm overwhelmed, or asking for a critique from someone else. You know, does this shirt look good on me? So, the first is that I put myself in the other person's shoes. When was the last time that you told someone no? No, I don't want to go to dinner. Thanks for the offer, but the job just isn't for me. We really need to find a middle ground for a price that works for both of us. I'm really not dating right now. If you think of the last few times you told someone else no, my bet is the vast majority of the reasons had nothing to do with the person asking the question. You didn't want to go to dinner because you already had a conflict. You were exhausted. You've got a busy week, and that is your one night at home. You didn't want the job because you learned the culture isn't a good fit for you. You learned the pay isn't going to fit your budget and there's no wiggle room. You realize that you won't jive well with your potential supervisor. You don't go on that date because you're not ready since you just got out of a relationship. You just don't want to date anyone. Dating is overwhelming and you need a break. You get the point. Not always, but I would say 9 times out of 10, the reasoning is not about the person asking the question, but rather about yourself. So, with this new perspective, it's only logical that when I turn the table and think about other people telling me no, it's not about me, but it's rather about them. Secondly, I ask myself, will I be in any worse off situation if I ask and the response is no? Most of the time, hearing someone tell you no simply means you're not advancing. It rarely means that you are set back. Most of the time, it means you stay where you are. So if there's no risk in asking and getting a no as the response, there's no reason not to ask the question. You've got nothing to lose. So these two things, shifting my perspective to the other person's shoes and asking myself, will it make me take a step backwards, has given me the confidence to ask otherwise tough questions and at times be pleasantly surprised at the response. Because as I've said before, if you don't ask, you'll never know. Mwah.